Music?
No, because on a live. Wait. I don't want to be in it. You have to wait for some
Microphone.
people. Microphone. Yeah. We're in Caxias, Brazil, North Brazil. Got my Brazil top on. And I've got
Okay.
and a lot of people were interested because I'm in the north of Brazil. So I got these ones. And I just thought, let's answer them while we're in the north of Brazil. So go to Boisas or Pate in state of Rio rather than go that far north. From Chris King Carey. Well, I wanted to come this far north because everyone was like, oh, like you need to see more than Rio de Janeiro, and I wanted to get different content. So I came to the Kriya's hometown. And then I'm gonna go to Fernando Island, Salvador and Itaca, and then back to Rio de Janeiro because I love Rio de Janeiro. Are you going to go to Licóis Manahenas? Do you say that?
Lençóis maranhenses. Lençóis
Licóis
maranhenses.
Manahenas. No, because where I am was like a 7-hour drive from where it is, and then I looked at going back there, but we're flying out of Teresina, so it would have just been like so much back and forth, and I was just like, oh, it would have been good to see it, but also it's like Brazil is so big, and I kind of didn't plan this itinerary like that well. Well, it's kind of like you can't do everything. Like I've come to Victor's family town. I can't do like both because Brazil is just like so far. So I just picked one, and I wanted to spend time with Victor. So I did that. So that will be for the next trip. It looks really, really good, so I do want to do it. This is from King Cos 10. Do you like Brazil? Well, I literally extended my stay for the maximum that I could, which was 3 months. So yeah, I've never done that. And I extended it 4 times. So I was only meant to be in Brazil for 10 days, and I ended up staying here 3 months. I don't know what I was thinking, only coming to Brazil for 10 days. But originally I booked these flights when I lived in London, and I was going to be flying back to my job in London, but then obviously everything happened with my dad and leaving London. And so then when I moved back to Australia, I was working remotely for my job, and so I had the flexibility, and I'm really happy I did because Brazil has blown my socials up. So Highlands, how did you decide to go on a stay with a Kriya? How did you decide? Because I like him. I am crazy, loco. Yeah. He was living in Sao Paulo and said, do you want to come meet my family? And I was already planning to go up north. So he was like, do you want to come to my family? And then I'm going to do my own travels after that, because I do really want to see up north. So yeah. Have you been to any farms in Brazil? From Nicole Fallow. No, I haven't been to any farms. I don't know. I came from a farm in New Zealand, so I don't know. It's like not like, I mean, yeah, I want to go see a farm, but it's not like high on the priority. I love the beach. I love going to the beaches. This is this guy.
Uma gringa em Caxias.
Who had the idea of going to Caxias? My grandfather is based there. Well, it's Victor's hometown, so it's not like I was like, let's go to Caxias. So then I came here, and it's actually been like really interesting because it's such a contrast to Rio de Janeiro. So I feel like I'm in rural Brazil. Well, I am. Who was that in the back? That's Victor's stepmom's grandmum, so grandma. OMG, you're in state Maranaho. You need to go to São Luís and how do you say that?
São Luís. Lençóis Maranhenses.
Lençóis Maranhenses. It's gonna be on the next trip because Brazil's just so big. Like even coming here to his hometown, we left Rio de Janeiro at 7 p.m. and we didn't get here till like 9 a.m. because we flew to Recife, then we went Recife to São Luís, and then from São Luís to Caxias was like 2 buses. It was like 7 hours and I was like jet lagged and I was like, I'm still in the same country. Does he speak English? Un poco.
No, no speak English.
Un poco.
Estou aprendendo.
I'm teaching him English, he's teaching me Portuguese. I learned 5 words yesterday. Chuveiro. Gata.
Gato.
No, I know gato, but what's?
Grávida.
Gravida gato, because there's a pregnant cat here. What else did I learn? Caxias. I was trying to say Caxias and it was like getting confused with cachaça, so it's so hard. What other words did I learn?
What?
Caxias.
Bacuri.
Bacuri.
Maracujá.
Chuveiro. Maracujá. Yeah.
Bolo.
Bolo.
Feijoada.
Feijoada.
Yeah.
When did you start going to the gym? I started 2 months ago. Any tips? Okay. He is saying that he has only ever been to the gym for 2 months and I've seen his physique and I'm like, you're lying. He said he's just started the gym for 2 months. I don't know, I'm not sure if I believe it, but my tip is try be a morning person for the gym, always, because if you don't go to the gym in the morning, you leave time in the day to make excuses. I know me, when I'm working, I go to work, I come home, oh, I need to cook, I need to clean, I need to edit a video, I always make excuses. If you just get up in the morning, half asleep, go to the gym, by the time you get to the gym, you'll be awake, then you'll get your workout done, and then the whole day, doesn't matter what you do, but you've got your exercise done. So that is like my #1 tip I tell everyone who's like trying to break into the gym. Rio de Janeiro. Carnival in Rio de Janeiro is the best. Everyone told me, oh, go to Salvador for Carnival, go to Salvador for Carnival. But I love the karaokes, so I love Rio de Janeiro. Because, I don't know, karaokes are just something else. Are you planning to move to Brazil? We love you. From Cisa Medoca. I really want to learn some more Portuguese and I want to come back next summer for pretty much what I've done this summer, but this summer was very spontaneous. I wasn't meant to be here for 3 months. Next summer I want to just come to Rio de Janeiro, rent an Airbnb and just like live like a local for like 3 months. I just think that would be like so cool to say that I did in my 20s living in Brazil. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I want to do. I've just got to learn some Portuguese though, because it would make it a lot more enjoyable if I can communicate with the people. Okay, next question. I can't believe you're in my hometown. A lot of my followers are from Caxias, from Vida Jada Terracin. It's very quiet here and humid. The first day I got here, I had like my hair all nicely done, and then like the second day it was so greasy. I'm from Horizon, Belo, where's this? Horizonte City. No comprende?
Belo Horizonte. Belo Horizonte.
No comprende. I miss Brazil and my family, God bless. How long are you staying there? From Brasileira for you. So I leave on the 31st of March. Oh my God. It's gonna be so sad and I'm gonna cry so much, but I'm gonna make plans to come back. But that's like the maximum you get on the visa is 90 days, and I'm 10 days under that, so I need to go. You have a lot of Brazil vibes. So happy that you enjoyed Rio. I live here too. I have a lot of Brazilian friends from Australia and UK. So I've always wanted to visit Brazil because they're like such close friends of mine. But I was always scared because of the language barrier and everything. So I'm just like really happy I came, because now I'm like, okay, it's not as scary and as bad as I thought it would be. I have solo traveled for 3 years, and I feel like I am very street smart. I still have my 2 phones, touch wood. I still have my laptop. I still have my drone. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm glad I sort of like got over that fear. Greetings from Uruguay. Hola. Are you dating that guy now? Are you going to do long distance? From Claraka 800. I don't know. I think traveling, you always meet people, and I think I was solo traveling. It was really nice to meet someone that I like connected with. But it's always hard because Brazil and Australia is very far away. But you leave, you never know. What's for you won't leave you. I always have that big belief in my life. So yeah. Speak Portuguese? No, I'm learning, and I'm going to go home in Australia and go on Duolingo and practice 1 word every day. I feel like I will be more inclined to practice if I'm now that I'm planning to come back to Brazil for next summer. I will be like more motivated because I'm like, okay, I'm going to be there for 3 months. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before I would just only be passing through places for a week and I wouldn't be as needed. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, living in Porto. Love your content. BR is such a great country. Explore as much as you can, girl. Cheers. I actually really want to visit Porto in Portugal. It's meant to be the best, most beautiful place. I've been to Algarve and Lisbon in Portugal. Grandma. And I really liked it. He's thinking of going to Portugal because it's easier for him to get a visa there. He must be from Rocinha. He looks like he's from Rocinha, but he's not. Gardena Azul.
Yeah.
Gardena Azul, which is a less touristy favela.
Gardenia Azul.
Anyone who wants to speak Portuguese. So you can speak.
Oh my god.
Are you going to go to that place again? No. How do you say? I need to learn how to say.
Lençóis
Lençóis Maranhães. No, but definitely on the next trip, I would like to go to it. This whole trip has been very sporadic and spontaneous. I extended 4 times. Literally the day I was meant to leave Brazil, I was waiting to hear about my dad's surgery, which actually, good news guys, my dad doesn't actually have to have the 2 surgeries. So it was just like a big relief off my chest. I'm just so happy. But when I was waiting to extend my flight, I was waiting to hear how bad his surgery was going to be and if I was going to extend. And when he told me they're not as bad, that's when I decided to extend. So everything's just been very like spontaneous, but I kind of like that because it makes it more entertaining for the vlogs. Yes, it is amazing news, and I'm going to see him and like... Kaiaio! Kaiaio! Oh my gosh, this man drops his phone like crazy. "32 degrees? How hot is it? It is... Kaiaio. This is where we are. The guy's a real man. He ain't a nun like us. You've definitely been kidnapped. I've not been kidnapped. I'm here on my own will. It's 82 degrees. It's 30 degrees here. Oh, and it was raining so obrigada. It was raining so much yesterday. Like, I woke up in the night and was like, chuva, chuva, chuva. And I was like, what's going on? Okay, next question. How do you edit? I actually love questions like this. It's Talia, and I'm actually thinking maybe when I get back to Australia, I'm thinking of like selling courses or selling, like how to edit videos, how I do my social media, how I fly a drone, like doing like quick crash courses and like making ebooks and selling those, because I'm very, very, very passionate for editing videos. We came and surprised Victor's dad and I filmed it all and like edited the video for him, and I love doing stuff like that. So I'm thinking, like, I get a lot of questions of people being like, what is your Instagram? It's linzblog. Plug myself there. So I'm thinking of doing like a crash course like that to like make some money. Because when I go back to Australia, I do not want to go back to an office job. I've had the taste of freedom now, like making money online, and I love it. I love being a digital nomad. That's the Instagram. So that's actually, so how I edit, I have like multiple ways I edit. My short form I edit different to my long form. Also, when I get back to Australia, I'm probably going to hire an editor, or I'm going to bust out my old YouTube vlogs, because I am so behind in my YouTube. Like, it's almost going to be April when I get back to Australia, and I am only up till May 2025 vlogs from last Europe summer. Greetings from Miami. Hello. Did you go to Pate or Boyas in Rio? Thank me later. It seems she's in Brazil. What app do you make the most money from being a content creator? Definitely brand partnerships with Instagram, but I don't have a manager, so I actually don't reach out to brands. I don't have time. So I'm probably going to get a manager when I go back to Australia, but the ones that have reached out to me and I've discussed, that's where I make the most money. Also, YouTube is starting to pick up, and I know if I upload 2 vlogs a week, it will really start to compound. But I know Facebook and Snapchat are like the biggest ones for making money, but I don't have a big audience on either. I'm trying to build it, so yeah. Dude, what are the chances, boys? Okay, next question. Next question. Oh, I also I was going to say Marisha. Planning to open an OF account, Matt Scafado? No, I get asked this all the time. No, it's not happening. Do you miss your country, Linda from the Gonzales? I'm from New Zealand. Everyone thinks I'm from Australia. I'm from New Zealand. I grew up there 17 years of my life and started traveling on my 18th birthday. I miss New Zealand a lot, but it's just really expensive and it's really far, and it's just so far, and like I just feel like there's so much of the world to see, and like I'm in Brazil, I want to see Brazil, but New Zealand is a beautiful place, such a good place to grow up in, and such a good place to retire in. I do miss Australia. I've been living in London for 3.5 years, and it was so tough, like London. I didn't even know you could make money from Facebook or Snap. I knew Instagram and YouTube were big. So did I, but once I got into the social media world, I start to connect and network, and people tell me, this is how much I make, this is how much I make. Also, Victor said that if I had TikTok in Brazil, I would be... Money. Can you speak Portuguese? And TikTok lives, I'm not sure about videos. TikTok lives, I actually had my ex-boyfriend come onto one of my TikTok lives, and I think he like reported me, and it got me like a strike against my account, and I don't want to risk losing my TikTok account, so TikTok is so strict. Like, even if I wore like a top like this, they'd be like, oh my God, she's naked, like, and they like give you like strikes, so it's just too strict. Let me explain to you what I'm saying.
Compreendo.
You comprehend it?
Yeah.
Ah!
TikTok no.
Yeah, TikTok, naked and striped. Oh, guys, he's gonna speak English. You're gonna sit in my lives and you can understand. But I speak video.
Compreendo, mas não speak.
Yeah, true. I was with his cousins yesterday sitting, and I was working on my phone, and I was trying to listen and understand. That's why I feel like I need to practice a few words. So if you know like a few words, like when they say kai or porra, I can like understand. And then if they say like another word, you can kind of join the sentences together, what they're saying. Or when he's telling his family like what I do for work or where I'm from, he'll say like Australia or Nova Zelanda. And so you can kind of like put the words together. Yeah, always get violations on TikTok. TikTok, honestly, is not worth going and doing a live. Like, you get a lot of followers doing a live on a TikTok, but for me, losing my account now, I can make good money on it, so I'm just not risking it. English mastered now. English mastered now. Can you say some other words in Portuguese? Chuveiro, gato,
Grávida.
gavada. I need to write that down. Gavada. This is my list. So I write how I hear it, and then I write what it is. So, gavada is pregnant. So, foi a presa? Foi a presa? Foi a presa? Okay, never mind. Qual é o seu nome?
Qual o seu nome?
Qual o seu nome?
What's your name?
What's your name? Oh, good morning.
Bom dia.
Bom dia. Onde você mora?
Yeah.
Caxias?
Yeah.
That's where you're from. Okay, go back to the questions. Power through these. Ever feel unsafe as a solo female traveler in Brazil, inspired by you but also scared? From _Letty. So it's actually interesting because I took a vlog before I left Australia and I was sitting in my room and I remember being like, oh please, like, let this trip be okay, let nothing get stolen, let me be okay. Like, I was actually nervous. Yeah, I'm not usually nervous, but I think I had done no research for this trip. I didn't speak the language, and also a lot of people, even my own family, like my brothers were like, you need to be so safe in Brazil, like da 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 da. But I almost feel like this might be controversial, but as a solo female traveler, you're more like less of a target because you're solo, so you stand out more. That's just my opinion. I think like when you're in a group, you let your guard down a lot more because you've got other girls with you and kind of like, oh, we'll be okay. But when you're solo, like always like on my guard, always checking everything. So I feel like you're more like prepared. So I think the best thing to do is just book it and do it. And you know, like 99% of the stuff you worry about doesn't happen. And I think that's like really big, like shown me a lot about Brazil. Like 99% of the stuff I've worried about didn't happen. So I think you just need to go do. It's like so crazy to say, but you just need to go do it. And then if your phone gets stolen, you learn from it. Like traveling is all about learning as well. Like I've been scammed for my nails, gringa scammed, because I don't speak Portuguese. So that's why I'm like, I need to learn to speak Portuguese and be like, no, quanto, this is how much the price is. This is what you're telling me the price is. But they see me and they're like, oh, gringa, you know, and they just like scam you. There's the only 2 scams. Got my toes done in Colombia, they scammed me, and I got my nails done in Rio de Janeiro, they scammed me. It's the only time I've been scammed this whole trip. So yeah, I think learning Portuguese helps. Where are you from? I'm from New Zealand and I've lived in 5 different countries, so my accent's very mixed. Does your Cockney accent hinder you from communicating with the Krias? From Lucas Claudio 01. I'm not from England, so no. Are you planning to move to Brazil? From Magdalena.lafontaine. I want to come to Brazil for summer, next summer, for 3 months. So that's the plan, and I think it's like a really good goal because if I want to come to Brazil for next summer, I need to be making good money online. So the plan is to go back to Australia for 6 months and like literally lock in and build like money online, which I'm getting there. And then I will be so excited because I'll get back to Australia in April. It'll be April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. There's like 8 months and then I will be back here for another 3 months. So it's really not going to be that long. Like it will go so quick. He has already come to Brazil. Who? What does that say?
I'm from Caxias.
Yeah. underscore MDRSX said, I'm from Caxias. A lot of people who follow me are from Caxias. Remember when they saw me, Green Caxias, like crazy. From Bianca Blanco underscore 99. Okay, we need a T on this plot twist. So we met in Carnival. This is the story. I was at a blocko with my friends who actually, well, they had seen me on social media and they're like, you're the Lakasha girl. And they were like, a lot of them were from London. And I was like, okay, I used to live in London. We had a lot in common. I met them on the boat party. And then they were like, oh, let's go to this blocko. So we went to this blocko together and we were like walking in the blocko. And one of our friends was Brazilian and she spoke Portuguese. And then he said, oh, I follow you on Instagram. But I didn't understand because I don't speak Portuguese. So then my friend said, oh, that guy follows you on Instagram. And I turned around straight away and I was like, oh my God, like I thought he was so fit. So I just turned around and I was like, oh my God. And I was gonna go chat to him, but I was like, for sure he has a girlfriend. I just don't want to deal with that. And then his friend was like, kiss, kiss. And literally just kissed. And then he actually was messaging me. I thought he would just like ghost me like a normal karaoke, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't. No comprende.
Flamengo.
Jovinfla.
Flamengo.
Is that flamingo? Yeah. He knows flamingo. He's a karaoke. Is flamingo the football team?
Team. Flamengo.
Is it Portuguese?
Flamengo.
No comprendo. Anyway, then he was working in Sao Paulo, and then so he left, went to Sao Paulo, and then I extended my trip because I don't know, my socials were doing so good, and I was like, I want to see him again, but I was only going to see him for one day because he lived in Sao Paulo. Then he decided to move back to Rio de Janeiro, so then he moved back. And we took this trip up north, and then he's going to go back to Rio, go back to work, and I'm going to travel some more, and then go back to Rio for 10 more days. Flamingo trash. Do you understand Portuguese? How do you communicate? Anuloa underscore Xavier. A lot of Google Translator, and then also because we know a couple of words in Portuguese, he knows a couple of words in English. You kind of can say a few words and then do a gesture and then you kind of understand. And then sometimes we'll spend some time without the translator. Like yesterday we were just sitting out in the courtyard and I didn't have my phones with me and I was like, let's just try. He was like, translator. I said no, like, and we were just pointing at things. I'd be like, what's that in Portuguese? He'd tell me and be like, what's that in English? And then we would just communicate like that because I feel like that's really like a good way to like, you can just rely on the Google Translator a lot and that can get like really exhausting. So we have like times where we try with it and then times where we don't. What's this?
Niterói, Rio. Rio de Janeiro.
What's Niterói? It's a nice beach, isn't it, Niterói?
Yeah.
I do want to go to Niterói because the guy that I took on the helicopter ride, I think he's from Niterói. The house looks typical of Brazil. Yeah. I was looking at the roofs and everything, like it's different from back, like the houses we have back in Nova Zelanda because it's hot here. Are you coming to Sao Paulo? From Breno McCory 99. I'm coming to Sao Paulo for one day because we wanted to fly back together, and when I booked the flights, his flight took the last seat of the flight that would have got me to Fernando Island. So I'm going to Sao Paulo for one day, like a layover, 23 hours. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't really have that much interest to go to Sao Paulo. I think it's just a lot of restaurants and a lot of shopping, and it's like expensive, and there's no beaches. So I'm just going to go there to just have that day editing at a cafe and then go back to the airport. Be careful with those karaokes or foreign karaoke. It's across the bridge. Okay, yeah, Niterói. The guy I took on a helicopter ride, he was from Niterói. He was a local karaoke and he told me to go there. So when I get back to Rio de Janeiro, I want to go to a Flamingo game, Niterói, and I want to do this hike. I don't know how to say it. It's like Batagava or something. Hopefully the weather's good when I get back to Rio. So that's the plan. How does the communication going with the family? Juliana Katina _ When we went and visited his family, like yesterday, it pretty much was just like he's catching up with his family. So I was just sitting there smiling, doing a bit of work on my phone. I say a few things like my name, how old I am, blah, 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 blah. But it's very like minimal. But that's okay. Also, he knows a lot about me, so he can communicate it to them in Portuguese. So when they ask a question about me, he probably knows it. He will just say it in Portuguese. Welcome to Brazil, a great country to live in. True, true. I do like it. I love the culture, I love the vibe. Why he changed his hair color? He said the blonde takes a lot to upkeep. So, do we prefer the blonde or do we blanco or negro?
Blanco.
Yeah. But the negro is good too. But the blanco is just like.
Blanco.
Yeah. But it takes like a lot to upkeep because if his hair's black like that naturally, imagine trying to make that blonde. Like imagine if you were a girl and you were bleaching your hair like that. Are you and Victor dating? No, but we're just getting to know each other. Caxias is the best place in Rio. Yeah. But when I get back to Rio de Janeiro, he's going to go back to Blanco. Yeah. Yes! He looks like a typical karaoke, like one you don't want to mess with when he's Blanco. The tats, the chain, the Blanco, like Flemish, just enjoying each other. Can't you tell our presidents they want peace and that we love Americans? Hello from Liverpool in the UK. Linz, do you remember? Yes, you're a big fan. I do remember. I love how much you comment. And guys, we're chasing 100K. I'm working so hard on Instagram, so I love all the support, so thank you. Not a question, but just want to say that you and your karaoke are cute together from Fabulosity _101. Thank you, that is very nice. I like my karaoke. I picked them, well, there was many karaokes in Rio de Janeiro, but this one I liked a lot. Go to Athens, amazing place, 13B RFM. So many Brazilians, like there's so many places to go in Brazil. Like I don't know, like go to Athens. Not Blanco, is Branco. Is it Branco? I thought it's Blanco.
Branco.
Oh, Branco.
Yeah.
In Spanish, I think it's Blanco.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I got my toes done, they asked me what color. I said, Blanco. I am sure a big family learned such incredible, beautiful woman. Thank you. PHE_Campos. Is he your boyfriend? No, but we're just getting to know each other. How did you end up in the profonds of Brazil? Also, guys, in Brazil, this is laughing. KKKKKK. Flora Bazoa. Well, I came to Victor's hometown, so that's how I ended up here. Where are you from? From Josie and Arseni. I'm from New Zealand, but I grew up. No, I'm from New Zealand, grew up in New Zealand, moved to Australia and lived in Australia. Moved to Canada, lived in Canada, moved to Ireland, lived in Ireland, moved back to New Zealand for 3 months, moved back to Australia for 2 years, then moved to UK for 3.5 years, and now I've just moved back to Australia and I'm going to move to Brazil for summer next year. I found you on TikTok, and since I can't stop seeing the videos and listening to Radiance. Oh my gosh, so many people say that they love that song or they found that song through me, is because it's my favorite song ever. You can see. You can see that. It's my favorite song ever. It's from Dave. He's a UK rapper, and Thames, and I just love the song so much. Every time I like want to make a TikTok, I just put that song because I'm just like, you and me, and never let go. The guy needs to look after and treat you very well. This is true. This is true. This is true. We are the prize. So happy for you, Helena Rod. Life is just really, I've had like so many people message me being like, so happy to see like life working out for you. Like I went through a lot of trouble in London and I pushed through, and like I could have given up and gone back to Australia, but I really don't think I would be having the success I have right now if I had. And it's true when they say like it's more than like the journey is more than the destination, because now when I'm in Brazil and I'm experiencing all this like social media success, I'm thinking back to all those times I was in London crying so much, got fired from my job, had no money, I was so broke, had no support, and I kept pushing, like I kept going up. Like I woke up in the morning, I'd go make coffees being like, I'm getting paid literally nothing to go make these coffees, and I was just so determined to like make it. Love your style, your accent, and really can't stop watching everything you post. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How long have you been in Brazil? 3 months. A long time. Everyone please like and comment and share and subscribe to the one and only linzblog. Linzblog to the top. I need to work. A hug for you all. Yeah, I'm not sure where people are tuning in from. Comment where you're watching from, because I've got audience in the UK, Brazil, Australia, and America. They're like my 4 big places, and Canada. Okay, let's see what else. I've got a few more questions. Where are you going after Brazil? From Thomas N. Lopez. I'm going back to Australia. Sydney. Oh, you're watching from Sydney. Do you speak Portuguese? I remember your London videos where you were crying. It actually made me cry. Sweden. Sweden. Love from Brazil. Perth, Australia. I need to go to Perth. You can make a lot of money in Perth. Send a hug. I'm from Utah. Oh my God, America. You know, I really want to see more of America, but it's so expensive and there's a lot going on there right now. I don't know, but for once in my life, I'm in a country that like Mexico and stuff going on, Dubai and stuff going on, Middle East, America. You know, guys, Brazil is safe. I don't know what everyone's talking about. There's nothing happening in Caxias. Boston, USA. I'm from Rio. Oh my gosh. Australia. Linz, can you give a shout out? Shout out to Daniel McGale for always commenting on my videos. Big love. Is your family following everything you're doing there? What do they think about Brazil? My family is very conservative and they don't really like my social media, so I don't really know what they follow and what they don't, but I send them some updates and they just hope that I stay safe. I think they don't really like to watch a lot of my social media because they do worry a lot for my safety. How's the new man? He's good. We're practicing his English. Say an English word. English. What did you learn? Hi, how are you?
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
How are you?
See? Good practicing. You're absolutely welcome, Linz. I love your videos. Thank you so much. Perth, love your content. Oh my gosh. I get so emotional when people say love your content because I spend so many years doing it and no one ever saw it or anything, and now it's just like blowing up, and it like, I pride myself on my content. I'm a videographer and a photographer since I've been like 16, so it means a lot. Goiânia, close to Brasilia, Brazil's capital. Oh my gosh. You both get to learn a new language. Honestly, I've never wanted to try learn a language more than when I want to try communicate with him. So what other English words have you learned? Hi, how are you? Un momento. What other English words have you learned? This is how we communicate.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Speak English. Nossa, são muitas.
Don't think to go to Belford Rocks. Stay safe. I spend 3 months every year in Rio. I feel like that's going to be me. I can do more by talking. Think.
Coffee.
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 Coffee. Think. The only word in Brazilian I can say is te amo, te amo, te amo. Carioca means inmate? No, it doesn't. What does carioca mean? Okay, I think because I talk about karaoke's a lot on social media. Carioca. This is a carioca. Someone who is originated from Rio de Janeiro, but a lot of cariocas, like, they have that look. They've got like such nice olive skin. They've got like tattoos, like usually like an earring, a chain. They're just very, very attractive. Yeah, carioca is a Brazilian person from Rio. So then sometimes I talk about hard cria, like this. Like that. Hard cria. So hard cria is like what he is. It's like when they're like a really swaggy carioca, like a really like they've got like good style, good dress sense. They're like in like good shape. Like that's what a hard cria is. And there's so many in Rio de Janeiro. Ask him. What do you want me to ask him? I'm from Santos in Brazil, but have been in the UK since uni. I love seeing your content here. Oh my gosh, amazing. There's a lot of Brazilians in UK. One of my best friends who's Brazilian. She is from London, and she's in Brazil at the moment, and I really want to see her before I leave Brazil, because I'm in your country, like, you know?
Entendendo mais nada.
No entiendo.
Não compreende?
No. Hello, you not comprehende the whole...
Água de coco, água de coco.
Repeat. He says I speak fast, but then when he's speaking with his family, speaking Portuguese, blah, 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 I'm like, porra! I'm happy you're in Manaho. I'm from the capital, San Luis. We flew into San Luis. Honestly, when we were flying into San Luis, or out of Recife, I couldn't believe how many skyscrapers there were. It was so big. It's so funny being able to understand him and you. Yeah, a lot of time we just go, like, no comprende, and we try to go like a while without using the translator, and then sometimes it gets to a point where we can't.
Gato grávida.
Oh yeah, this is the pregnant cat. The gringa cat, because it has blue eyes like me. It's not about speaks fast, but the accent is a bit difficult for us. Yeah, and I have like a very weird accent. So if he learns English from me, but then he meets an Australian, their accent will be very different. Such a nice gato. Bien gato. Bro, what do you live in? Because most of the time I see you just enjoying life. I need to tell him this so he can be included in the thing. They ask me what I do for a living because most of the time they just see me enjoying my life. I am working all the time. I do my social media. I'm constantly editing. I'm up till 2 a.m. every night. But yes, I enjoy my life.
Work.
Yeah, see, he says work. Like, I do enjoy my life, and also I think because I document all my travels and everything, like I'm not going to document me working. I'm not going to, like, obviously I show you guys like when I'm on my laptops and stuff, so you can be like, okay, she works. But like, I'm not going to show you the 6 hours I spend in the airport editing videos. Do you know what I mean? But yes, I enjoy my life because I think when I'm a mum and I have kids, I want to look back on my life and be like, oh my God, remember that time I was in Brazil and like was like traveling Brazil? Like I want to have like memories. I think having like money is good, but then like what if you like life could be cut short anytime. How are you affording such a life? I work 2 jobs my whole life. Like I've always worked a lot. Like even when I don't need to work another job, I always do because I want to be able to go on holidays like multiple times. I don't like to just sit and like do nothing. That's another thing with me is like I like to do.
Yo Gucci.
It's good.
Yo Gucci.
Oh yeah, yogurt.
Yeah.
Yogurt. Yogurt.
Yeah, guys.
Yogurt.
Yeah, guys.
Yogurt. He's going to be speaking with a Kiwi accent. Yogurt. Genetical. Usually in Brazil we learn American accent. I think so because you guys watch all the American movies and stuff like that. Because I meet some Brazilians who speak fluent English and I'm like, are you American? And well, not I know they're Brazilian, but they say, oh, I watch video games and stuff. Let me tell you. A lot of people on here who are Brazilian say that they learn an American accent from watching gaming. How did you both meet at the beach? At Carnival. We were in the same block and I walked past him and he had followed me on Instagram but I didn't see. And then, yeah, practiso inglés.
Yeah.
And then my friend who spoke Portuguese said he follows you on Instagram, and then I turned around and then I thought he was going to be a typical karaoke and ghost me, but he didn't. So that was nice. I remember on your London videos, your father's health was not very good, and how was your father doing? So yeah, he doesn't have to go through his 2 surgeries, which I'm like, God is good, thank you, because it was really weighing on me a lot. Like, oh, I only just like left London and now I've extended this trip in Brazil and I felt like a lot of guilt. So him not having to have those surgeries is just like so relieving because you just don't know, you know, like it's not that like that his surgeries were life-threatening, but it's still like he's going into hospital and I'm not there. Y'all are cute. Y'all, America, please go to Boys. Ask the karaoke if he's been there. Ask the karaoke. Have you been to Boisios? Oh, American accents from the language schools. You've been? Where is it?
Huh?
Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, he has. He has been to Boisios. I'm so glad to hear that about your father. I know, so am I. God bless family. 100%. Where are you? I'm in Caxias, North Brazil, in Manaus state.
Yeah.
Ooh, Portuguese. And now some yogurt. Best food so far, açaí. Açaí, açaí, açaí. What?
Jacaré.
A chicken?
Yeah, jacaré. Gardenia azul. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! This is in his favela. They have a chicken hanging from the string and an alligator. Oh wait, oh yeah. An alligator comes and eats it. This is where I was. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh my God, Brazil is crazy. Look at everyone watching as well. They're like teasing it. Wait, there, look at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
Gardenia azul.
Alligator or crocodile. Gata. How do you say it?
Crocodilo.
How do you say it in Portuguese?
Tá. Aí, lá na Gardenia azul. Os caras criam jacaré.
I'm sending you a new man from, as your family. All my love from Liverpool, UK. Chicken, yeah, frango. Frango.
Yeah.
See, this you like know like one word and then you can kind of like communicate that way. Best food so far, açaí. The coffee is not good. The coffee was good in Colombia. No, he knows London because Linz asked your new man, has he heard of Liverpool in the UK? He knows London because I talk about it a lot because that's where I've been living currently, but he won't know Liverpool. I hope Victor can visit you in Australia. I invited him, so we'll see. We shall see. Will you show us your cooter? What's that? I'm not sure. Ow. Okay, let's finish some of the questions. This has been a really long live, but I don't know, I just feel like I have like so many updates, so I just like speaking with you guys. He might know Liverpool because of a football if he follows it, to be fair. True. Victor. Oh yes. Do you know Liverpool football team?
Shower.
Chavero.
Yeah.
Ah, I see, yeah, he does. Yeah, true, football. I didn't think of that. So he does, he knows Liverpool. Okay, let's finish a few more questions and let's finish this live in 9 minutes to about an hour. Where are you going after Brazil? I think I briefly answered this from Thomas in Lopez. So I'm going back to Australia. I need to just like settle for like 8 months and earn some money back. I've spent like, not like a lot of money, well yeah I have, but like I've been traveling for like 4 months, so it's understandable. I need to go back and make some money and edit and grind and build a business, and then I want to go away for my birthday because I always go away for my birthday. It's like a tradition I always have to spend my birthday in a different city every year. I've done it every year except one, which was COVID. No rudeness in the chat. Who's been rude? Oh, is that what the thing was? Good update. So yeah, that's the plan. Go back, make some money, go away for like a quick holiday somewhere in Europe for my birthday, and then... Girl, I think your Instagram loves you because the algorithm keeps spamming me your videos. Me too, but also I do post so much. Like even in Brazil, I've started to post 3 times a day, like a post, a reel, like 2 reels, just because I know in Brazil my stuff is just like going so well, and I don't know, the Brazilians love me, so I'm like building on that. Yeah.
No, Mac. No.
Yeah. No, I can go. It's cheap. Yeah, no problem.
No problem?
Yeah. But great content. You're living life hard. Exactly. Linz, tell your new man Brazilian women are so beautiful, but they're not as beautiful as you, Linz. Brazilian women are really pretty. Like genetically, Brazilians are just like gifted. Like their genes are on another level. Like the Viz, for sure. Me and some Brazilian friends were talking about her vids in an after party. Will you live in Europe now? Oh my gosh, guys, that is crazy. That is crazy. Also, my friends that I went to a blocko with who were from London, and they had like seen my videos in linzblog, but then I was on the same boat with them, and I like made such good friends with them. We went to a blocko together, and then one of the guys went back to his London office job, and like first day back in his job, they were like, oh my god, linzblog's everywhere. And he was like, yeah, I was with her, and he texted me that, and I was like, oh my god. I said to him, you're gonna have to fly to wherever we are and pop champagne bottles when I hit 100k, because 100k, guys, that is crazy. I'm so glad and so happy I was able to make your live stream. Go have a cocktail. I know, if I was in Australia, I would be going and having my espresso martinis. I actually can't wait to go back to my apartment in Australia. I think that's like really nice for me, is like, I'm not going to go back. Like where I lived in London was honestly so feral. I hated it. It was not nice. But now when I'm like leaving this holiday, the only good thing is I'm going back to such a nice beachside apartment. So I'm really happy for that. Are you both the same age? No. Victor's younger. So yeah, we're not the same age, which is different, but that's fine. All right, 5 more minutes of the live and then we're gonna exit. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel to the day. Honestly, guys, I'm going to be putting out so much more long form content when I get back to Australia. I've decided I'm going to edit my videos way less graphics, and I just want to put the content out because it's getting so behind, and I've got really exciting upcoming things coming up, and I want you guys to be sort of like updated as it happens with my YouTube. How did you like Fairmont Rio? Fairmont Rio was good. Went to the VIP Camarote. That was unreal, an experience everyone should get to live. Hello from Bali, Indonesia. I was actually thinking about Bali today because that was another place I went and I absolutely loved. Like, I would spend a lot more time there, but at the time I was saving all my money to move to London. So I took 2 trips to Bali because it was cheaper to go to Bali than really travel Australia, and I absolutely loved Bali. Although I got Bali belly and I've never been so sick in my life on an airplane. It was horrific. It was so bad. All right, one last question on here. Are you planning to go visit other places in the north from _yourpadfoot? Yep, so I'm going to Fernando Island, which I'm super excited about. People tell me it's like one of the best 10 beaches in the world. It was super expensive, but I just thought the cost of me to go to it now will be so much less than say I'm in Australia and I'm like, I need to go there. So going there, Salvador and Edeka, and then flying back to Rio de Janeiro for 10 more days. And I'm so excited to get back to Rio. I don't know, there is something about Rio that I love. I don't know what the karaoke, the acai, the city. I also think because it's quite like a city, like I don't really like living in rural areas. Like I grew up in a rural town my whole life in New Zealand, and it's just like I like to be around people. Rio is 100 times better than Bali. I think so. I absolutely think so. I don't know, I think it's like the karaoke, the culture, the vibe, the everything. I definitely think Sao Paulo is an amazing place in Brazil. Brazil! Come speak an English word. Good morning. Good morning from where? This is how we communicate on the translator. I'm almost finished.
Estou quase pronto.
Estoy quase pronto. I'm telling him I'm almost finished. Estoy quase pronto. I'm telling him to come say some English words. Come say some English words. He's shy. Victor. Hi, how are you? What is your name?
Vitor.
Yeah, but say, what is your name? What is your name? Say it again. What is your name? Again. What is your name?
What's your name?
What is?
What is name?
What is your?
What's our name?
What is
What is
your
your
name?
name? What is our name?
See? Then I'll practice again in an hour. How long you stay in Brazil so far? I can't wait for your next country journey. Oh, thank you so much. So I'm in Brazil till the 31st. So I actually still have a bit more time. It's the 6th now. This woman's beauty is captivating. Ah, thank you so much. If only Victor could understand English. What is your name? This is how it's spelled in English.
What is your name?
See. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that live off. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed Victor in the live. Did you say ciao? Bye?
Bye. Ciao.
Adios?
Adios.
Saúde?
Saúde.
Safado? Safado?
No.
Gostoso? I know that one. So when I first met Victor, all I could say was, oh, gostoso, gostoso, gostoso. What's gostoso? Yeah, gostosa, gostosa, gostoso. Muy linda. What else do you know in English? Tatuage.
Moto.
Tatuage. Moto.
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 Carro. Carro.
Carro is car. See, what else? English. Car.
Feijoada.
Feijoada. Car. Carro. Car. Moto. Motorbike.
Yeah.
This is how we practice.
Bicicleta. Bike.
Aqua
Água. Melão.
in English.
Water.
See?
Melão.
Melon in Portuguese is melon. And laranja in English.
Orange.
Orange.
Ovos.
Ovis. Ovis?
Yeah.
Ovis is ovo is egg. Say fish, bull, cat in English. Fish.
Peixe.
This is fish. Wait.
Peixe.
Peixe. Fish.
Fish.
Bull. Bull, like
Bola.
bola. And cat is gato. Cat.
Gato. Cat.
Again, fish.
Fish. Gato. Bola.
Bull.
Bola.
Bolo. Cat. Gato. How do you speak with him? Does he using translate? Yeah, translate. Translator.
Genética.
Saying he only goes to the gym for 2 months in his whole life and he looks like that. It's not possible. It's not possible. Crazy genetics. This is what I mean about Brazil. This is what I mean about Brazil. It's not possible.
2 months.
Uno, dos,
2
2
months.
months.
2 months.
Months.
2 months.
It's hard for them with the TH and the T in English, like that and cha. Trolls on your comments. Oh, thank you. I'm getting so many trolls, but actually trolls is what has really blown up my account because people are just like, oh, I hate to see a confident woman traveling the world and just not caring, and I just post what I want. Oh, pun? Pun. Pound.
Pão.
Pound.
É.
Yogurt. Hi from Paris, Greece. Oh my gosh. Paris was my favorite, like one of my favorite places I went in Greece. All the best, guys. Love the updates. Do you feel safe in Brazil? Yes, I do. There is times, like when we were going to the airport, he was so late and he was stressing me out and we were going to miss our flight. And I was like, we need to get out of this Uber and automotive Ubers. And we were like on the most dangerous road in Brazil, but because we didn't speak the same language, I was stressing out and I was like, we need to get out of this Uber. There's too much traffic. We're going to miss our flight. And then him and the Uber driver are communicating in Portuguese saying, she doesn't know, like literally you'll get a gun put to your head and you'll get all your stuff robbed. So luckily we didn't get out. So yeah, there are places in Brazil that are dangerous, but I think when you're with the locals or you really educate yourself, you just know what areas not to go and just be smart. Like don't be waving your electronics or don't be like speaking really loudly that you're a tourist. So I'm quite tanned at the moment. I mean, I know this lighting doesn't make me look tanned, but I am quite tanned. And when I don't wear like Brazil, this is fine actually, but when I wear like Brazil stuff, it does scream tourist. But when I'm just wearing normal clothes, like a lot of people speak to me in Portuguese. So like you can look at, like I always get asked, am I from Argentina or Chile? Because sometimes I'm speaking like un poco Spanish. So you can kind of get away with looking Latino, but if you're silly and like so like arrogant and speak English, like yeah, it does become a lot more unsafer. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 more minutes. How's Brazil? Brazil is amazing. I extended it for 3 months and I absolutely love it here. But I have like a lot of Brazilian friends and I've really enjoyed the culture. And so I don't know why I didn't think I wasn't going to like it. Or I think I just had no expectations for it. I left my life in London. It was so stressful. And like, obviously it was a huge decision for me to leave London. So then when I did, and then this all happened and like all my social media blew up, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I enjoyed your gym vlogs in London. Oh my gosh, I have so many gym vlogs from London to upload because I'm in May 2025. I have May, June, July, August, so there'll be more coming. When you upload videos from Paris Island, they were in August and I'm in May, so May, June, July, so they're coming. I'm gonna be like banging the vlogs out. You guys will be like overwhelmed with linzblog. Enjoy the Cartagena, guys. Enjoy, mate. What's your plans for the rest of the day? We're gonna go to some tourist spots. Nice, you handled very well. I'm Brazilian living in Ireland and I'm happy about the career. Lucky guy. That's so funny. I used to live in Ireland. My ex-boyfriend was Irish, actually. When you doing the sumo deadlift, it scared me. The weight could crush your toes. Yeah. I've actually lost a lot of weight on this trip because, oh my gosh, gostoso. Because when I was like lifting, I can't remember what I was saying. I was going to say traumatized, but like in a good way. Gostoso, like crazy genetics. They just look like that. Like that is crazy to me. At my gym was annoying. There's a woman who complained at me about weight slamming. I think there's just always people like have a problem. I don't know if you're in London, that's definitely in London. People just love to complain and I think it's really refreshing coming to Brazil. Like people are just a lot happier. They see the sun. They have like a lot less than people in London, but they're happier. And I think that's like really like nice. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave this live off. It's already 11:40 and we need to go see some of Caxias. But I love you guys so much. I'm going to be doing quite a few lives because I'm going to different parts of Brazil. So stay connected on my YouTube and everything and my Instagram and my TikTok and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.